girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. So we've got a slightly different food video for you. Your girl took the plunge and has ordered off of one of these like ready meal, cook yourself, speed and easy, under a certain amount of calories, healthy website. So a lot of you recommended like HelloFresh and Gusto. I went with, you would have seen by the title, HelloFresh, because managed to get a good discount. Now, I don't know if I have any discounts for you guys. I think that when you sign up, you get a code. So if it is, I'll leave it down in the description box below. But basically, I got my first box at 50% off. And then I've got the next 3 boxes at 35% off. But the good thing is you can pause them. So obviously I don't want this every week because I do still like to go to the supermarket and get my own food. So what I've done is skip the next 3 weeks and then I'm just going to have it once a month while I've got the money off basically and see how we go. So I am very excited. And the day that I am filming this, okay, if you are a 90s baby, you're going to know what I'm going to say, all right? I have just heard on the day that I'm filming this, that after 10, 11 years, my lovelies, N-Dubs is bringing a tour back. Inner child is screaming. Like 12, 13, 14-year-old Shannon is screaming. I need tickets for that concert, okay? I don't care. I am going to do anything I can to get tickets for that concert. This is time for 90s babies. This is our concert, all right? This is our concert. I had a message from someone at work and their brother and sister was like, oh my God, N-Dubs. And like, obviously they're my age and the brother and sister are only like, I think 13, 14. And she was like, you weren't even born when N-Dubs was around. You was probably 1 or 2. She was like, no way are you going to this concert. This is not a concert for like 12, 13, 14-year-olds. It's for the 12, 14-year-olds back in 2000. So yes, I am so excited. I've already done a TikTok. Yes, I have been that person. A little bit cringe, let's just say. There was a N-Dubs, like, do you know your tracks? Your girl knew every single one, okay? And I am now going to try and purchase an N-Dubs album just to blare out of my car. I'm going to relive my youth, all right? But anyway, I'm getting so sidetracked on it. But yes, it's made me very happy today. Excited, Shannon. But what we do need to do is get this unboxed and see if it's worth the money, eh? Right, so I've just opened it and they have given me free box for your friend, 3 vouchers. So I think this is already if someone has HelloFresh. So if you have, leave me a message down below if you want it because I've got 3 here, all right? I'm going to pop them up on the fridge and then as I say, if you have already got it, let me know, okay? But I'm sure there is a code that gets you some money off. Right. Oh, all my recipe cards are ripped and messed up. We all know I'm a bit OCD. Right. So I did choose 4 dishes. So you can choose, I think, 3, 4, or 5. I don't think you can choose 7. I think it's 3, 4, or 5. So I chose 4 because I thought that's a good little starter, let's just say. And oh, it breaks my heart that these are ripped and battered. We all know, like, I'm very OCD, ain't I? Let's pop that there. Don't want that covering everything, do we? So, the first one I got is a quick and sticky beef with basmati rice and pepper. I tried to get, like, calorie counting ones and also under a certain time frame. So, this was 20 minutes. Medium spice. We just won't say anything to Mama G. And then on the back, you have your little guides. So we've got beef and then I got a teriyaki pork stir fry with noodles, pak choy and mushrooms. And this one says rapid. So I'm guessing this is going to be extremely quick. Does look absolutely delicious. Look at that. And then as I say, this is literally foolproof. If you are someone who doesn't like to cook or doesn't know how to cook, or maybe you're trying to get your partner to like start becoming a little bit useful in the kitchen instead of just bringing in the plates and the mess, to be honest, this is a great way to do it. There, darling, get on with it. This is the one that I'm excited for. Maybe I might do this tonight. I'm not too sure. Pesto chicken tray bake and garlic rice with roasted pepper and baby plum tomatoes. Now, this takes half an hour. That's not a problem, but oh, we all know I love a bit of garlic, don't we? So I just thought this looks absolutely divine. And then This, I believe, is a Weight Watchers one because they do Weight Watchers, they do lunch bits, they do things under certain calories, vegan, gluten-free, everything like that. This is a Cajun spiced bass and chive dressing with sweet potato and cavallonero mash. Oh, it says very hot. We won't tell Mum the spice on this one, but I just thought it looked absolutely lovely. So we've got a little bit of sea bass for our fish. We've got pork, we've got chicken, we've got beef. What is the time now? 7 o'clock. What do I fancy? Something that is just going to be quick and easy. Let me tell you that. Quick and easy. That's the rice. Shall we do... I am eyeing up this chicken. So what do we do? Preheat the oven. I think we're going to go for this one today, my lovelies. Tuesday is going to be the pesto chicken tray bake. Half the tomatoes, half the peppers. Slice into thin strips. Use your garlic. Place the chicken in a bowl with a bit of oil and half the honey. Okay, let's have a look. So it says before you start your cooking tools and your ingredients. So I think it pretty much gives you everything, except sometimes it's like salt, pepper and oil and bits and bobs like that. Sorry if it's gone quite dark. There is just a ginormous cloud now that's come over and it looks like it's absolutely going to pour down. And then lay the chicken right. I think we are going to go with this. So, from what I gather, all of the pieces of paper have got numbers on. 7, 14, 11, 28. And then inside the box, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see they're all labelled too? So, what have we got? 11. What is 11? 11 is the sticky beef. We need to put it somewhere so that it's like all together. 11 sticky beef. That is your bag, okay? You're going to stay there. There's no room here at all, my lovely. There's absolutely no room. Oh, good Lord, I need a bigger kitchen, don't I? I'm knocking my Graze boxes over. Everything's going flying. What have we got here? This is number 14. Is this what I need? 14? No, you're the pork stir fry. What number do I need? I need number 7. Have we got a number 7 in here? Yes. So this must be the dry ingredients. You've got all your bags of your dry ingredients. And then number 28. And then what have we got in here? Oh, Lord. Chilled goods. Oh, so that's good. So this is everything that needs to be chilled. And it's in like a big recyclable bag. Check locally to see if bags are recyclable or recycle with that. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Because when you order it, it does say that you can keep it out for up to 24 hours. How good is that? There's like ice and everything to keep it cold. Oh, this is fan-dubby-dozy. Look at that. Ice, ice, baby. I love how it says, do not drink. Empty me or reuse me. Oh, wow. That's so good. And then I'm guessing... Right, this is where I'll probably... It's like trial and error, ain't it? To see what we've got. So we've got mushrooms. So that's the cavallonero. So that is, of course, for the Cajun salmon. Not salmon. Sea bass. Fresh pesto. I tell you what, let me get it all out and then we'll see what we've got. All right? Right, so on every recipe card, it does say at the bottom pantry items. So stuff that you would need to just have in your home that they wouldn't send out to you. So this one needs honey, which we have, and some butter. So, pesto chicken tray bacon garlic rice with roasted pepper and baby plum tomatoes. That does sound a bit of me. So, we've got our 2 chicken breasts. Fan-dabby-dozy. We've got our pesto mix. That's already pre-done. And then they send you 1 garlic head because obviously you only need so many cloves per recipe. But of course, you know, we're probably going to be adding a few more cloves because me and Mum G love garlic. And also, we got it for the 2 people, but I think you can get it up to 4 people. So, let's open the bag and see what we've got in it, shall we? Right, so actually, there's not a lot. We've got some baby plum tomatoes. We have a red pepper. And then we also have our pre-weighed amount of basmati rice. Now, when me and Mama G have been having rice lately, I know the unfortunate small amount that you're allowed. And it's not a lot. And then there's even a little chicken stock paste in there. Oh, cannon. There we go, a little chicken stock paste. So, I think we're going to lay this up. I think I'll probably get Mama G in as well, because this is her first impressions as well. We'll be having the meals as a duo. And let's start cooking and see if it's as easy as it seems, eh? Right, here she is. So she's going to help me cook. So, today I've decided we're going to have pesto chicken, tray bacon, garlic rice. Oh gosh, she sounds so enthusiastic, doesn't she? We get all the ingredients and we've even got step by step.
Well, don't worry about that. Just cook it the way you do.
No, we're going to follow it step by step. So first thing, can you put the oven on to 200 degrees, please? And you sure that it's on? The amount of times this week that we've gone to put it on and actually Mum hasn't put it on and we're like, oh, great. So, put the oven on and then... You don't like the new knives for chopping, do you?
No.
She has already cut herself, so we're going to use the little knife for the chopping. All we've got to do simply is halve the tomatoes.
I'm sure that is the part.
That is the knife that you use. It's just for chopping veg.
Yes, this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so we need to halve the tomatoes and then slice the peppers into really thin strips and then grate a bit of garlic. I think we have got... Where's the garlic press? Garlic press, where's the insert? I was telling them how the inner child in me is alive now that N-Dubs is coming on tour. Even Mum remembers N-Dubs.
Oh, you found the thing, yeah.
Yeah. And how I was going to have my dappy hat. Na na na! Na na na! Right. Even Mum remembers. So, first thing is first. Do you want to slice... The tomatoes just in halves. Wait, this is for 2 portions. This is another thing. It's all portion control. No. So we're going to see how it is for a proper portion, okay?
Oh, God. And how much is this?
Well, we got it for £17 because we had 50% off the first month. But it's normally £34.
£17 for each day?
No, it's £17 for 4 meals for 2 people.
Oh, that's
normally
all right. That's all right,
it's £34.
What,
so for 4 days, 2 people.
Well, that's still not bad, is it?
Still, when you work out like what you pay in the food. So Mum just worked out it's 13 tomatoes. That's apparently a portion for 2 people.
Oh.
We shall see. And then I am going to do the chicken while Mum's doing that. So it says for the chicken, and I take the big girl knives. Yeah, the pepper's got to be in really thin slices. So I use the big girl knives because I'm a big girl and I don't cut myself on them. And it says for the chicken, let's have a look. Oh.
Shall I put these back in this little compartment?
Yeah, you can put it back in the pot. So 1 chicken breast. 2 chicken breasts. Now, with the chicken, it says place in a medium bowl and drizzle the oil, which is what you have to have in the cupboard. It might just be where the box was on there. A little bit of oil and half the honey. So we're going to have half a little teaspoon of honey.
Or onions?
No, this is a pesto chicken bake. She's already moaning about the recipe, eh?
I'm just saying.
But we have been getting better with our portion sizes.
Yeah, you have, Shannon.
But you've been quite good too.
Yeah, but I still have to have my snacks.
Yeah, she's literally just had some of her snacks before dinner, and I'm like,
No,
eat
it's
before dinner.
no, it's my salt fix, isn't it? I've done my salt fix every day.
Talking of salt fix, seasoning it with salt and pepper as well. So it's honey, olive oil, salt and pepper. I said this is great. Like, say you've got someone who lives on their own, or like,
Which I will do soon.
like, or someone who doesn't really know how to cook, or like doesn't want to cook loads of meals. Like, literally, it's a step by step. Dada could do this.
Oh, Shannon, your dad eats very well. You go, I'm gonna go down there twice a week to have a blowout.
But like, this is ideal for someone like if you're on your own, or because you can do up to 4 people, I think. So if it is only a one person, obviously you'll have double of all of the measurements. But say you're like a family with a couple of kids or anything, and you just want quick, easy, ready to go.
Yeah.
This is good. You haven't got to worry about going out. Literally, it comes with everything. Like, even look at that, a chicken stock paste thing. Like, everything. So you haven't even got to think of anything.
Shannon, it makes you be like a recluse then, doesn't it?
No, but say like if you can't get out, like say if Nanny Golda was still alive, this would be something, because you get all your nutrients.
Yeah.
You get all of your nutrients. So all I've done is just mixed half a tablespoon of honey, salt, pepper and oil, and you just got to let that marinate now. And as I say, the pepper's in nice thin little strips, so that's pretty much 2 steps done. And then got to get a baking tray. What baking tray? We'll put it on that, because then we've got to put the peppers around it. You've had cake. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen the coconut and jam school loaf cake, I think it was a few videos before.
Over the top. I've had one with lemon curd.
Lemon curd?
Yeah, because the coconut kept flying off.
Oh.
So I needed something to stick it on.
Ew. Right, so step number 2, roast the chicken. Lay the chicken on a baking tray and roast on the top shelf of your oven until cooked through for 25 to 30 minutes, but we've got to check it after 5. So in it goes.
Shannon, this is really like trying to teach someone to suck eggs, because you're a chef.
I know, but it's quite handy to see sometimes like a proper way of doing things. Like, I would just normally bung it all in and we're good to go. But I like these. And you can keep the recipe card. So it's always like, once you've done it, you can always then go back and see what it's like and everything. So, pop a medium saucepan on a medium heat. This is where you need the butter, again, for the pantry. So we've got the butter here. And we're just going to put a little bit of butter in. And it even tells you like down to how much water you need. It's literally that precise. Pop a medium saucepan on the hob with the butter, remaining garlic. Oh, we've got to do the garlic. I'll do the sharp knife.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we use all that?
No, it says 1 clove, but I'm going to put a couple in.
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive in with you, and maybe I'll drown. What can I do? And it will be alright to let me down.
So the rice is now bubbling away. The chicken has cooked for 5 minutes, so we've got to toss everything else in. So it says over the chicken. Once the chicken's been cooking for 5 minutes, add the peppers. Well, that's the tomato, Shannon. Peppers. But we're going to say tomatoes, eh? And then just smother that in. It actually smells phenomenal. And then, of course, I forgot to put the garlic in the chicken earlier, so I used half in the rice. And now, there we go. We all know how much I love a bit of garlic. Let's get every last bit out of there. Oh, fresh garlic. Can you actually beat it, my goodness? Can you actually beat it? And then we need a little tablespoon of honey, just to drizzle it over. Now, I don't quite know honey and garlic. Never really a combo that I've had, to be perfectly honest. Not a combo I've had. And then, of course, normal seasoning. And then we've got to put a little drizzle of oil on. But I think this looks blooming delicious already. Just do a slight drizzle, nothing too much because we need it to be healthy. But yes, and now that's got to go back in for 15 to 18 minutes. And then by then the rice should be done and we can get it together. I'm so hungry. I'm literally so hungry.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine, the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I sucked with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna
This smells so good. And I don't know, is this your first time having pesto? Because
Yes.
we always speak about pesto, but I don't think you've ever had it.
Is it green or red one?
This is a green pesto.
Oh,
so
right.
this is more like herbs and I think like pine nuts. Red one is more tamari based. So I don't actually think this is a bad portion. When you see everything in the little bags.
It's a wood, isn't it?
Oh, cannon. There we go. When you see everything in the bags, like Mum was like, oh my God, 13 tomatoes. But think, that's like halved into 26 pieces.
Yeah, but it looks all right. It looks like there's enough there.
Rice is a different...
Well, you've got... Yours looks like Mount Etna, Shannon. And
I
mine
just
looks...
put a bit more veggies on mine.
All right, then, that's all right.
Because she has been eating snacks. All I've had today is a tuna salad.
Yeah, well, that's all right. You can have that.
But more veggies big. I say the pesto, I think you'll really like. I really like... I tasted the rice. And Mum likes rices like when we put like loads of veg stock in it. So it has the chicken stock cube in it. But... I would say
cooked in the oven.
Yeah, so this was oven roasted.
Oh.
So our first cooked to perfection as well, Shannon Lee.
Yes, that looks okay.
Let's get a bit of rice and the tomato. The green bit's the pesto.
Don't chew it more. Don't just do that.
I did chew it.
You have to chew it 20 times.
I think that's not too bad. I don't know how you'll be with the pesto.
Chewing. Oh, I think I've had a bit, but it seems alright.
The pesto's the green bits. It's just like really herby.
Oh, well, that's alright then. And really, it cooks up to quite a bit, doesn't it?
The only thing I would say, but I think it's only because we're used to the size.
Take? Half an hour?
Yeah.
Oh.
The chicken breasts are just a tad smaller. But
that's enough.
I think these are like normal sizes. We're used to the over plump ones from the butchers. But I actually think this is really nice.
Yeah.
I love the pesto. And also...
I'm surprised that they didn't give us brown rice though.
Well, no, this is the thing. So we've been having like brown everything if you've been following like the fitness vlog and that. But this is basmati rice. And I haven't had basmati rice in... Well, I ain't had white rice in probably, what, almost 2 months? Because we haven't brown everything. But as long as you have it in the right quantity, I don't think it's too bad for you.
Oh, got a whistle.
It's the bonus part of the chicken. So I think...
And normally, with that bag of rice, we would have a cup each, wouldn't we? But they've only just given us a little bag.
So a standard rice or pasta portion is 75 grams, which I have been weighing out the rice and that when we've been having it recently to try and get us on the right
we used
pack.
to have a cup and a half each, didn't we?
Yeah, we'd probably just like pour the pasta until like half the pot had gone.
And then we'd have a couple of veg stock cubes, didn't it?
So I think especially like with things like this, if you are on time constraints or like you want to, this is under 600 calories as well, so it's like a healthy meal. If you are someone who's like, say, watching what you eat, or you just want something that's quick and easy, you literally just bung it in the oven, watch the rice for a few minutes, take it off the heat, and then it just does its thing. This is quick, easy, and tasty.
And to be honest, if you paid that for 4 days, that's between us, that's quite reasonable, isn't it?
Mm.
People think, oh, like you were saying, that other lady, oh, it's expensive, £100 a week and all that. Well, that's not...
Some of them are ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's not cost us. This is more reasonable, isn't it? And when it comes in the little van.
Oh yeah, Mum liked the van that coming in the delivery. So I think, as I say, for 2 people for 4 days, this would normally be about £34–35, which people may think is expensive.
Still
because
not too bad, eh?
we could do a weekly shop, which is 7 meals for 30 quid, for example. But
yeah.
It's them planning what you've got to eat, cooking it all, separating it all. Like, this literally comes in a bag. You just have to cook it. You ain't got to worry about thinking what you're going to cook, what you're going to eat. It's all done, dusted. You choose your meals, and there you go.
Yeah, but I suppose that's the art, Shannon, me going to the store to get all the ingredients, isn't it? For our dinners.
So in some ways it could be seen as a bit more expensive because you're only getting 4 meals. But then, I don't know, I think like...
Yeah, but that's between 2 of you.
So, as I say, I've skipped this now for the next 3 weeks. I'm just going to do it 1 a month while I've got the offers, because my next 3 boxes I get 35% off. So I think the next 3 boxes, instead of 17, are going to be about 23 to 25.
What is the normal price for a week's supply then?
£34 for 4 meals for 2 people. So £17 per person per week.
Is
Well,
that,
for
is that
4
the normal
meals.
price?
Yeah, for 4 meals.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So then the next 3 will be about 23 to 25. But when you think again, that's, say, if it's 25, that'll be £12.50 each for 4 meals. That's not even like £3 a meal.
No.
And then, as I say, we would just have, we could use something in the freezer on a Monday. Weekend, we'd cook whatever's in the freezer again. And then this could be like where you just come in from work. I don't want to be fannying around, thinking what to cook, playing around and doing stuff that takes hours. These are all under 30 minutes as well. 30 to 35 minutes, I think, is the maximum. How many calories are they? This one is under 600. So they're all like good ones. The sea bass one I've got is a Weight Watchers recipe. So that'll be a good one to try. And I say...
Yeah, but Shannon, the art of this is... I haven't got a pick during the day. Isn't it? I will try.
And also, like, I tried to get a mixture. So we've got chicken today.
Yeah,
I've got
tonight.
a teriyaki pork stir fry,
wow.
Sweet and sticky beef, and then sea bass.
Oh, wow.
So we've got like different meats and fish, as say, just to see what it's like, to be honest. So we're going to carry on devouring this, and then we will give you our verdict after. I'm going to put Rate My Takeaway on. Absolutely love this guy, and he's having a Sunday roast at the coast. So that's going to be our entertainment tonight. Right, 2 empty plates, and I would say 2 stuffed bellies. That was actually really filling.
Nice, yeah.
So it just goes to show that when we used to have like 2 chicken breasts each, we were just gannets.
Yes, too much.
With like half a tub of rice, when actually you only need 75 grams. Mum, yeah. My goodness.
Sorry, viewers.
Goodness me.
I've got to be a viewers.
We'll see, yeah. Not the best drink to wash it down with. I'm going to have some lemon water in a minute. But yeah, watched our Rate My Takeaway. And I've also, because I know you're watching, darling, I've just watched good old Mr. Wraith Child's April Favourites. I watched it at work the other day and commented, but I thought I'd show Mama G. And she was like, oh, he mentions me. I was like, yes. So as I say, you are getting a little shout out, darling.
Shout out to Mama G. See the big old wings.
She was very, very happy. And so she was like, oh, that man speaks about you. I was like, Mum, I've been speaking to that man since Christmas. I was like, he's a very good friend. And we are planning a little road trip potentially in the summer to Manchester. He's got loads of places he wants to take me. And I think Manchester looks a good little place for a good little weekend away. So
we went there one day and come back, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to the Coronation Street tour. But
which
we didn't
was
actually... Mum didn't like it. But we didn't go into the main main Manchester.
No.
So that would be exciting. But yeah, Mum was like, I was like, let's watch this. And she was like, oh, he mentioned you. I was like, yes. I was like, I actually speak to him on a regular basis. I would say every day, but I'm quite poor at replying to my Instagram messages. So it's probably like a weekly check-in we have with each other. Just making sure we're all good and life is dandy and fine. But yes, I am very stuffed. I don't think actually I'll be having anything else to eat. I was going to maybe have one of the little puddings, but I'm not going to. I think I'm quite sufficiently filled up. It is 8:30 now, so I probably won't be long. I'm going to watch my last episode of the series I'm watching, and then I'll probably hit the sack for 10 o'clock and try and get 8 hours, be up at 6. But yeah, for your first, before you jet off, for your first meal, so chicken and garlic, no, pesto chicken with garlic and roasted peppers, what would you give it out of 10?
Definitely 9.5.
I would say like a 9.5. I don't want to give a 10 yet because we don't know what the other foods are going to be like.
No, it could
so
be.
We need to see, compare it to the others. But yeah, strong 9.5 for the first one. And yeah, who knows?
I won't need to go to KFC tonight, viewers.
Just terrible for the chicken shop. Tomorrow I'll let you choose. You can choose what we're going to cook tomorrow.
Oh, I'll have a lettuce leaf and a tomato then, Shannon.
I'll get the cards out for her again tomorrow and you can decide. So yeah, we shall see you tomorrow, Wednesday, and who knows what she's going to pick to eat. And just like that, it is Wednesday. We are back. So, as I said yesterday, these are the 3 we've got left. You can choose what one you want tonight. They're all about half an hour. You want the top?
That sounds nice.
You've not even looked through.
Teriyaki, chicken, sticky beef. I don't want rice.
Oh, we had rice last night.
Spice, bass. No, I don't want that one.
So you want the pork stir fry?
We're going to have that, viewers.
So we're going to go pop them up there. Number 14, the teriyaki pork stir fry with noodles, pak choy and mushrooms. Now this one says it's rapid, 20 minutes this one's supposed to be done in.
Good, viewers.
So right, what are we going to prep? We need to get the bag, number 14.
Right.
So I don't quite know. As I say, this is all the dry ingredients that is here. Well, say, Mum was very sceptical yesterday about the measurements. Yeah. So, we have got 1 pak choy.
Right.
Pak choy. Then we have got noodles. 2 bowls of noodles. We normally do have a lot more noodles than this. A lot more noodles. And then we have got... Is this the teriyaki sauce? A big sachet of teriyaki sauce. That actually looks like a lot of sauce, which is good.
That's good because I like that.
And then from the fridge, what will we have? We've got garlic cloves. As I say, we can use a couple of these. The pork mince. Okay, the mince is a little bit small for our liking, but we did actually try turkey mince last week. That's the pork mince.
Is that 1 each?
No, that's for the fair.
Show me. Upside down. Wow.
But we actually tried turkey mince the other week.
Oh, it's not very good, was it?
Mum didn't like it. I quite liked it. And then also mushrooms. But just check we don't need mushrooms on the others. No. So we've got a bag of mushrooms as well here. So veg-wise again.
Oh, we've got mushrooms.
They give you mushrooms in there.
Oh, right.
So actually, when you look at the amount, just squid your hand a sec. Veg-wise,
it's not too
is
bad,
actually
is
a
it?
decent bit of veg.
Yeah.
Noodles, we would probably have like 2 bales each, but we're going to try. The sauce looks a decent amount, and then we've got the pork mince. So let's get cooking.
You're keeping me on. Yeah, I'm strapped in, stuck in a song.
Right, so water is boiling, so I'm going to put the noodles in a moment. But now we've got to cook the mince. So it says to fry the mince for 5 to 6 minutes in a little bit of oil. And you know what? This is the first time actually that we've had pork mince. As I say, we tried turkey mince a few weeks ago, and that was actually quite nice, you know. I didn't mind it. Mum, not so much of a fan, but hey, can't please everyone. So, I mean, it's a little portion, ain't it? It's a little portion. You've just got to cook it up until it's cooked. So it says to separate it all. Oh, I don't know about this consistency. It's because it's a white meat. I think it's going to look like the turkey mince did, which was a bit like scrambled egg in your spag bowl. You know what this reminds me of? Hey, Mum, look at this. I wonder if she'll know what I think it reminds me of. Before it starts cooking, what does that remind you of when it's raw?
Sausage roll.
No, I thought it looked like brawn.
Oh my goodness.
Like what Nan used to have. We used to have to get Nan these little tubs of prawn from Morrison's. And oh,
Prawn's nice.
I used to like it, but when I found out what it was, I was a bit like, oh, nasty.
You can't turn off like a merry-go-round. My head is spinning. I see you rapping about. I'm sure as hell not. 'Cause in my mind we're smiling on the dance floor. Late nights skin and dipping like we're on our own run. Got the worst though, 'cause we're so young. We were so young. We're in your car singing crazy to the radio. I remember it like time's been frozen still. Oh, had no words though. We were so young. We were so young. Now you're long gone. We're in your car singing crazy to the radio. I remember it like time's been frozen still. Oh, had no words.
So again, we actually have a good little dish of it. Mum said she's not staying in with me tonight. She's going to taste test it for you guys. And then she wants to go in and watch her Emmerdale. So that's lovely. I'm going to watch some Netflix because I finished my series of yesterday. And oh, such a good ending. Make sure you stay tuned for the monthly favourites because I've been watching some belters this month. Right. The noodles are extremely long. I probably should have cut them. But I knew you'd like the sauce because it's teriyaki.
Yeah. It's like a peanut butter, isn't it?
No, because I don't like peanut butter. It's just sweet, innit?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right, let's try the pork mince on its own.
Let's try the pork mince.
It's actually not bad.
No, that seems better than the turkey mince.
See, Mum, I still like turkey mince. I think the main thing, this one is better because when it cooks, it browns. The turkey mince didn't brown, so it literally looked like scrambled egg in your spag bowl. But I still liked it. But the only thing, turkey mince is so expensive.
£3.70 for 500 grams.
And it's like, I wonder how much, we'll have
The
to look
normal
at how
one.
much pork mince is.
The normal one, you know, the low fat one, I think that's only $2.69 for 500 grams.
That's beef, innit?
Yeah, but it's less than 5% fat or something.
Mmm. I really like these meals.
Yeah, we'll have to get some more. Well, don't come in my room and look on my table what I purchased.
Snacks, probably.
No, no, no.
She snacks before dinner and then doesn't eat her dinner.
I do eat my dinner.
It's like a child. Oh, I love the pak choy.
That's the cabbage stuff, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, my lovelies, I think this is a thoroughly good portion again.
Yes, we'll order this again, Shannon.
Well, I've got to have another 3 boxes because I've got 35% off, but I'm doing them one a month. So if you do want to see us when we do these next month, let us know and we shall film
Shannon,
them
how
and
much
choose
is it
different
gonna
things.
Be after the 35% then? How much is normal price?
I think it's like 34.
What, for 4 days?
And when it's like you can choose the meals, so as I say, we're getting like a mixture of everything and everything. I've already chosen the meals for next month, which I'm very excited about because there's a lot of different, yeah, we've got different bits again. So yes, I'm going to tuck into this. And then you can go and watch the programme because I know you're eagerly waiting to go there.
Yeah, because something's going to happen tonight.
And then we'll check in with you later on and we can give our scores out of 10.
I love you.
She's going to eat and I'm going to eat too. Right, so it's a little bit later. Mum has watched her programme and we have eaten. I don't know how to rate them because I would like to give everything 10 out of 10. Like yesterday I said I'd give it 9.5 because I couldn't compare. But I would actually like to give them both a 10 out of 10 looking back because they're so different. Because obviously like one's like a Thai, Japanese and one's like an Italian chicken base. But the flavour, that was just there. I knew you'd like the sauce.
Yes.
The teriyaki sauce Mum loves. So I'm going to revert mine from yesterday and I'm going to give yesterday a 10 because I wouldn't fault it. I was filled up, had good flavours.
Yeah, good. 10 for me today.
And today I'll give a 10. So everything for me so far has been out of 10, a 10 out of 10. I haven't found fault with either of the dishes.
Oh, we're going to have them till the end of the year now. See if I can
We'll have one a month. And so we'll do it for one a month. I've picked out next month's already. Yeah. But they're literally, there's ones that you can obviously choose that I think take up to like 45 minutes an hour. But I've just picked the ones that are like 20 to 35 minutes that are like quick.
What are we going to do, Shannon, when we don't have the 4 days then? What are we going to have? Healthy eating still?
Yeah, we'll just have, I mean, we've still got loads of bits in the freezer to use. We've still got so much from the butchers. But
we'll do that then.
I just thought every now and then this is handy, especially like if I've got a week where I know I'm going to be doing a lot of filming. Like I have to film when I come back from work. The last thing I want to do is be like fanning around trying to find something to cook, then having to do it and all of that. At least with this, I can come back, bar, film, and then it's literally
20 minutes,
all,
yeah.
Pardon me, it's all there. We haven't got to chop anything. Well, you only have to chop minimal. As say the mushrooms come pre-chopped. They was good.
Yeah.
Then you had a pak choy. That's all you had to chop. I
only have to do the pak choy and the pepper yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah, I think the thing that I've noticed is we have, like, as you know, we love garlic, so we have garlic salt on everything. But you can taste the difference from garlic salt to having fresh garlic.
Yeah.
So I think now, once a week, we'll pick up a fresh garlic clove. Because you can, it's so much more potent and flavourful to the salt, I think. The salt.
And that helps your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah, so like garlic salt isn't obviously the best. And you just kind of sprinkle it on the top, but it doesn't fully get in the flavour. Whereas like cooking it with the whole garlic clove.
Put it in that squash thing, didn't you?
Yeah, so I think that will be one thing that I'll be taking away. I think we'll get a fresh garlic clove every week when we do our cooking. And then we can use a few cloves. They say on the recipes 1 clove. We've been having like 2 because we do like garlic, so there's nothing wrong with that. But like you can buy a head, and I think you get sometimes between 10 to 12 little cloves in, so that'd easily do you a week.
No, I think there's only about 6, Shannon, isn't it?
No,
in that bulb.
Well, we've already used 4, and it's not even half gone.
Oh, right.
So I'm sure there's like about 10 to 12, depending on the size, obviously, of the head that you get of it.
Oh, right.
But yeah, I like that. I didn't think that I would like the pork mince. I thought it would be like the turkey mince, but I really like that.
Yeah, I like that.
I think I'm going to have a look and see roughly how much pork mince is.
I'll look on Friday when I go to the shop.
Yeah, and one of the ladies at work, she said a good thing to do, because we've got the recipe cards now, to try and make it ourselves and see how much it costs per portion.
Oh, right.
To work out against HelloFresh. So if HelloFresh say it's like £3 per portion,
and we
try and do it. Obviously you would, but like just to see if actually, imagine doing that for £1.
Yeah.
But obviously to see if like, is it to the point or like, is it not? So I think what I might do is when we've done a few more of these, as I say, I think they'll probably be like maybe once a month, because that's what we're going to have them once a month.
My face looks really red on there.
You look like you've been in the sun.
Yeah.
I think we've got to have at least 4 months. So there'll be one of these every month now for the next 4 months. If you don't want to see it, just let us know. But I think it's quite a good little insight. And so the next month I've chosen the recipes already. They're all different ones.
Even when the offer's finished, Shan, I think we should still do it.
Yeah, but I think once the offer's finished, we can maybe take the month's break and then go through, say, the recipe cards and pick our 4 favourite from the 4 months.
Right.
And try and cook them with our money and see if we can make it to the portion or like the costing that HelloFresh do. I think that could be a good one. Because next month's recipes, I think I've got...
Have we got fish?
I've got a fish. I think I've got a pasta dish. Something with noodles. And I think I've got something like a steak or a burger
type thing.
No, but I'm saying once the discounts are finished,
Mm.
it's £17 each normal price.
Still
isn't it?
good.
We could have that for 4 days.
Yeah.
That's not even £5 a meal, is it?
Mm.
Then the other 3 days, I could go to the shop and we could have something healthy.
Like, I wouldn't
then
be able
we'll
to
see-
have this, I think, every week. Because I do like going... I wouldn't be able to have something like this every week because I do actually like going to the supermarket and like seeing what I fancy and bits and bobs.
Oh.
So I think this is good for like once a month,
then.
so that we know
I thought
it's
maybe
done.
for me to lose a bit of weight, we could have it ourselves.
Yeah, but we weren't doing too bad on like the foods that like we've been eating chicken sausages. We've been living off chicken sausages.
Yeah,
This is probably the first week in about a month we've not had chicken sausages. We've been
We-
living off.
we get a load when they're on offer scheme.
Actually, like we live off of chicken
They're
sausages.
Yummy.
So I think like we have been like restricting our portions. So when we have like pasta and that, I've been weighing it. We're cutting back on like the amounts and all the sauces and the additives and
we don't
extras
have
and all of that.
white rice. It's all brown now, isn't it?
No, but I think I might still pick up because I actually really enjoyed that basmati rice yesterday.
Yeah, that was nice. That's why.
Yeah.
Do they not do basmati in brown?
No.
Oh.
But white rice, it obviously can't be bad because it was in. That was like a calorie meal yesterday.
And how much was that in that little bag?
It was 150 grams for 2 people. So it's 75 grams per person.
So if we got one of them Tesco basmati, how much is in that bag for 40p? The ready
It's
one.
like a kilo in it.
No, the ready one already done for you. How much would that be? Too much for us?
Yeah, maybe.
You know,
I'd
for
always,
40p.
I wouldn't get the boil in the bags of rice now. I much prefer loose rice.
Right, yeah.
And we
'cause
cook
it's
it
cheaper,
ourselves
yeah.
now.
Oh, right.
Not that it's just cheaper, but like we put it in the pan or I put it in the oven. You can do what you want with
Because
it.
the brown rice was nearly £2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But the white what's it called?
Basmati.
Or long grain, that's only 50p with their own make.
I mean,
A
obviously
kilo.
brown rice is better, but I think I might get a little bag of basmati just to put in there because as long as you portion size it,
Yes.
because like normally we would probably have like 150 grams each, but then
Maybe
that
a
just
bit
shows
more.
we was like a bit of gannet because we actually was filled up on that.
Yes. I think we... And,
We would have had all of that rice on one and probably 2 chicken breasts each with all of the veg.
Yeah.
And we had half and we were still adequately filled up.
Yeah.
So it just shows that we was gannets.
Yes. I've just had 3 of them whippy things in there.
What?
I just had one of my whippy things in there, but that's only 99 calories. So I can eat the whole box tonight.
No, what, the skinny whips?
Yes,
Oh
I love them. I've got 2
God.
boxes today.
This is why every bargain shop, B&M, Home Bargains, Poundland, we have to get skinny whips. It's not just me who's obsessed. What ones are you eating as well?
I bought some today, the mint ones. I got them in Tesco.
Oh, I was going to
A
say, don't
pound.
eat all, because I've got a couple of the pink ones left in the drawer for me.
Oh, I didn't like them ones, nor the Rocky Horror ones.
Oh, I like them.
No.
I had one at work the other day.
I like the mint ones, but as I say, I could have one of them. 500 calories. I could have one of them breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, but that's,
Run round.
That defeats the point.
No, but I would lose weight, Shannon. 500 calories.
No, but it's like pure fat or like the sugar. That it's not just the calories. You have to look at everything. So for example, right, she got me chocolate rice cakes today. Saw them and was like, they're rice cakes. They'll be healthy. And then looked down at them and it was 3 reds and 1 orange.
No, 4 reds, I think.
So it doesn't matter. Obviously,
I thought
like
I was helping viewers, and then I saw the red and thought,
like obviously calories is the thing, but you still need to look at like the fats and the carbs and the salts. Salts is a big one because I hope you didn't put any salt on dinner tonight. You probably did, didn't you? Even though I season all the food right, and then she will still go and put tons of salt on.
no, I didn't do tons. I just had a little.
But you shouldn't need to. I season food
I know, but
thoroughly.
Shannon, I have to have my salt fix every day.
But I had loads of salt on it. I put salt, pepper and garlic in it. That's more than enough
Well, if I'd have
seasoning.
known, Shannon, I wouldn't have put the
You
saxer on
saw
it.
me putting it in.
I didn't. I just blinked and I didn't see you do it.
See, I'm not really a salt person. I'm starting to prefer a bit more pepper. I like pepper
No,
on my
I don't.
food now.
No.
I like a bit of pepper on my food. The only thing I'm missing is a bit of cheese.
I've got cheese in the cupboard.
No, but like, I think it's only like 25 grams of cheese you're allowed, which when you grate it is like a slytherin.
Why didn't you have a shake of the little piccoloni or whatever it's called in it in that box?
The little parmesan.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that is like 1 teaspoon per
Yeah.
portion, but I just like,
Well, how
put
do
it
you
on.
know when you shake it on how much a teaspoon is?
not a lot, I can tell you that.
No.
I had shredded wheat this morning, right?
How'd you get on?
45, it was alright. 45 grams of shredded wheat was probably about 12 or 13 pieces.
Yeah.
Dad didn't even touch the sides with me at 7 o'clock this morning.
Did you put sugar on it?
No, no sugar. I had just that. But the blueberry inside was quite sweet, the blueberry jam.
Oh, right, yeah.
I had that. Then about half hour later, I had my Actimel. And then I had my blueberry yoghurt. And that was all before 11. I was absolutely starving. And then I went to Tesco and got a meal deal sandwich.
So what would you have then with this diet to fill you up for your breakfast then?
Well, I don't know, because
What
some
about the oats
days...
again?
What, the overnight ones you
Yeah,
want me to
did
do? Like the cold one? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
but with the oats, do they fill you up more than the cereal then?
Yeah, but see, with gym, it depends. Some days I'll finish gym and I'll be absolutely starving. And then sometimes if I've done a big workout, like the thought of food sickens me.
But
So I never know.
You keep them little things in the car though.
Yeah, so I never know if I'm going to be hungry or not. But anyway, we are completely digressing. What would you give tonight? I'm giving tonight a 10.
Yeah, 10.
And I'm going to revoke my 9.5 yesterday and give yesterday a 10
what
as well.
did I do yesterday?
You done 9.5 as well. I'll give that a 10.
Nil, whatever that means.
10 out of 10. Because as I say, you're not giving it 0. Nil point.
This.
10 out of 10. Yeah. So we're getting 10 out of 10
this.
for both.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm going to decide what's for dinner.
Oh, like you did tonight.
No, you decided tonight.
Oh, yes.
You done the pork tonight. And then chicken, Mum done pork. I think I know which one I'm going to go for tomorrow. Yes, I know. I still do have leg fat. She's just squeezing my leg fat there.
But I like that
My
one.
rolls. No.
Yeah, Shannon,
They're going to be muscle dips soon.
Shannon, you take
have muscle
after
dips.
Nanny Golder's side.
No, I'm going to have muscle dips. I do feel like my legs are looking a bit more muscly.
But when you stood there this morning in your jeans, you just look very svelte.
Yeah, but that's first thing in the morning. Once you have your morning wee-wee, you look your slimmest.
Do
That's
ya?
before water. That's before I'd eaten. Because even when I leave the gym, I look more bloated than when I go in. Because obviously you're like puffing everything up and working out, so you look a little bit more bloated. But anyway, yes, we're going to rabbit and stop rabbiting because, what is the time?
9 o'clock nearly.
Almost 9. I'm probably going to... Yeah,
Chasers.
I'm going to be a kip soon because I've got gym in the morning.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yes, we shall see you for day 3, Thursday. And who knows what I'm going to pick. Adios!
Au revoir.
Happy Thursday, my lovelies. Just me. Oh, my throat went a bit funny there, didn't it? Just me for the moment. Mum has popped to see the neighbour, so I thought, perfect. I can create dinner. Now, I did want to do the sea bass tonight, and then I read that I've got chopped potatoes, and I'm not really feeling that today. My upper body is killing me. Absolutely killing me. I done a big gym workout this morning, like really big. I actually went and like used the dumbbells and the bars. Your girl was in it, so I'm aching a little bit. So chopping potatoes, not really my scene. So I thought we can round that out for the final dish tomorrow. So that leaves me with this, the quick and sticky beef with basmati rice and peppers. It does say medium spice, but I've read through it and the spice is in the Thai style blend. So I'm going to open it, give it a whiff, see what it's like. If it is quite potent, I might just put the tiniest of bits in, or we'll just have it because it's a hoisin and soy sauce glaze. The only difference that I will be putting in that, I'm going to put a couple of cloves of garlic. We all know we love a bit of garlic, and it seems pretty much straightforward. Boiling your kettle, putting the water on for your rice, pop your lid on, leaving it, do a little bit of chopping. We've got a pepper and an onion, and then roughly chopped coriander. Now, I'm not really a coriander fan, I'm not going to lie, but I will give it a go. We'll have like a little sprinkling over it. And then the beef strips, pop in. It does say it. Now, I don't know why it says this. So, heat a bit of oil, add the beef strips and a bit of spice blend. Stir fry until browned, 1 to 2 minutes. Then transfer the beef to a plate. Then do the onions and peppers for 2 to 3 minutes. Put the hoisin sauce and soy sauce, bring to a bubble, then add it all in. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep the beef in there and add the bits to it because otherwise it's more washing up in it. And as I say, all goes back in the same tray. So, probably halfway through this we'll have knock 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 at the door. But let's get in with some chopping with the nice knives and get on the track for quick and sticky beef, eh? I'm actually excited because I am blooming starving today, okay? Absolutely starving. I made the boo-boo and thought that I could just have some baby cucumbers for lunch as a snack. Yeah, that didn't work. So I ended up going to Tesco, getting a meal deal, which was sushi. And then I've picked up some sushi to go with my baby cucumbers tomorrow. But yeah, let's get chopping, eh?
And I know time flies by so fast. Still I'm thinking of you. Do you remember still how we used to run? Feels we're roaring. You said maybe it's love. It sure as hell was.
Right, now the rice is bubbling away. Put a little bit of oil on and we can get the beef. Apologies if it keeps going really dark. I don't quite know what to do from this angle, but yeah, let the oil heat up and then we can get the beef in. And it should be quick and speedy. How long does this one say it takes? 20 minutes, so it's another rapid one. See how rapid it is.
'Cause in my mind we're smiling on the dance floor late night.
So, I was a little bit worried there because I thought it was literally just one strip of beef. But the strips are all different shapes and sizes. Like there is one strip that is ginormously huge. So, apple dibs on that one. Just got to stir fry it round. And then, actually, Mum's back in time. Oh, imagine if I cook this and Shane even back in time. Oh, that would be disastrous, wouldn't it? Ay, ay, ay.
Like we're on a home run. Got no worries, no, 'cause we're so young. We were so young. We're in.
Right, so this is what makes it spicy. Let's give it a whiff because I don't quite know if it's going to be going in or not. Right, let's have a look. Oh, it's got seeds in it. Woo! I can't put any of that in. Mum's going to have a fit. Shall I do the tiniest bit? Watch me do the tiniest bit and then everything goes in. Right, that's it. I'm literally doing the tiniest bit because she will have an absolute meltdown. So, I didn't realise it was medium. I should have perhaps read that first, but I'm hoping that the hoisin and soy will melt that out. I've literally put the tiniest bit, not even like the size of my little finger now. Just to say that like I have got all of the ingredients, and I say I did a bit of our garlic in as well. So the rice I've just took off the heat now and put a lid on it so that can just continue soaking up the liquid. But this is very nice. And then now it's time to put the hoisin in and the soy sauce.
Been feeling trapped down on the floor. I don't know what for. Feels like I'm gonna lose. Silence takes a hold. I can't let it go. Chin up, no one knows. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail, away from things I let go. Floating on the waves. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. When you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. And face it another day. We go bottoms up.
So look who's back just in time, literally as I was serving it up. So this one said it was medium spice, but I didn't put the spice thing in. I put like the size of my fingernail in. So I thought, well, at least we can say we tried it. But yeah, I gave a whiff of the bag and I was just like, no way in chance is that all going to go in.
Not even for you. Oh.
it's a Thai spice blend,
right,
and like
okay,
Thai
right.
seasoning is spicy.
Right.
So I literally put the tiniest little bit in just for flavouring.
Okay.
But it's hoisin and soy sauce.
Alright.
And it didn't have any garlic, but I added 2 garlic cloves in it. So, and the thing on the top is coriander.
And what's this? Beef?
Hmm.
Right, so
It's the first time I've actually had red meat in ages. But I don't know why. Every time I have coriander, because that's normally what they put on top of curry, so I feel like I'm eating an Indian. It's not spicy.
no, it's not. It's nice.
I only put the tiniest bit in.
Yeah, that's good.
But I think because the
And what was the
hoisin,
spice called then?
it was just a Thai seasoning spice.
Oh, right. Well, if it was hot, you could have put the coconut milk on.
No, we can't
Oh.
change the
Oh,
recipes.
right.
But I
Oh,
think where the hoisin is sweet and it was mixed with soy,
Yeah.
it's kind of drowned it out a bit, which is good.
And this is the second time in this we've had white rice again.
Hmm.
Now I would have thought that all this healthy eating, they wouldn't have put rice twice.
Well, no, I chose the dishes, didn't I?
Yeah, but I'm surprised they put white rice, Shannon.
I like that.
Hmm.
So I just feel with the coriander that I'm eating in Indian.
Yeah,
The herb, that's
I
like...
want a bottle of Corona.
Yeah, the coriander is
I'm gonna have to
what I
get a
put
bottle
for a
of pop.
curry. So I'm just going to watch a little bit of YouTube with Mama. So you shall see us tucking in and stuffing our faces as per. Then we can give you the lowdown. Oh, she's going to go and get a drink first. Two empty plates once again. Mum just had a little bit of gristle on her beef. And I, again, I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, very nice.
Well, this is kind of like, so we've had the pesto chicken, which was kind of like Italian. We had the oriental pork stir fry, which was like Chinese. I would say this is kind of Japanesey, sweet sticky beef. And then tomorrow we're rounding it out with the sea bass. So as I say,
what
because
have we got with that?
it is, so this is why, because I couldn't be bothered to chop tonight. There's a potato and sweet potato,
Right,
which you roast and then mash it
together.
and mix it in with cavolo nero, which is like the curly cow spinach thing.
Or you cook that as well.
You boil that, I think, or you
Yeah,
put that in a
yeah.
thing. And then you marinate the sea bass. And I think you do the sea bass under the grill, I think it said on the thing.
All right.
So we've got Cajun spiced sea bass tomorrow with, I think it's like sweet potato and potato mash and cavolo nero. So yeah, I couldn't be bothered to do that chopping. And it won't be so bad tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be a late dinner because when I get back from work, I've got a film. So I can do that and then we'll have like a bit of a later dinner tomorrow. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I think I had a bit of the seasoning because there was like little peppercorns in it
Oh,
that
well,
I
nice.
got.
It
I
wasn't
don't
hot,
think,
my one.
no. Let's say I literally, you would have seen on the footage, I put in the tiniest amount because as soon as I smelt it, I was like, hell no, am I putting that in because you'll actually have a meltdown.
Right.
So I just put like a little fingernails with. But say I put garlic in it. That is one thing, I said it yesterday, we are going to get a fresh garlic head every week now because I love having fresh garlic in that. And I
Still use the salt.
yeah, but I think you can taste it a lot more when it actually cooks.
The salt we
in.
can have in mashed potatoes or something, eh?
Yeah, and obviously like salt isn't the greatest, so we're trying to like reduce
No
all
garlic
that.
salt.
Yeah, but it's still a salt base,
Oh,
ain't
right.
it?
Okay.
Whereas I think when you do the garlic and press it into the thing, you smell it and it's just stop looking at your feet. You smell it and you just get like the actual intensity of proper garlic. So I much prefer that. And update, I had 2 tickets today for N-Dubs and Ticketmaster wouldn't allow me to log into my account. It kept freezing. So I lost my tickets.
Well, complain and get the tickets.
Well, you can't. They're sold out now. Tomorrow, they go on general sale tomorrow. So tomorrow at 10 AM, I'm not doing any work again.
Well, what was the sale for them today then?
Today was the pre-sale.
Oh, right.
So,
What does
like,
that mean?
You get a select amount that go on
What,
sale
100?
early
Yeah.
before the general sale ones go up.
Right, so what's the... And how much was they? £40?
It's about 41 quid.
And where's that? Standing right at the top
No,
of the
that
back?
was seated right at the back.
Oh, well,
so,
is
like-
the O2 you got a seat?
You could do standing, but I wouldn't want to do standing.
No,
I think
no.
I'd get a bit claustrophobic if I was
Yeah,
standing.
yeah. How many does O2 take, do you reckon? Because we went there to Disney, didn't we?
No idea, but I'm sure it's a good few fair thousand. So I shall let you know tomorrow, because if I don't get tickets,
with you then? Me?
I don't know. I'm just going to get 2. Yeah, I was going to get 4 tickets because I might even, I don't know. If you can get them, you can always just sell them on if you don't end up using them. So yeah, I will let you know tomorrow, because if I haven't got tickets, I'm going to be a very, very upset Nelly. Because if little teenagers are getting this and they're going to learn the songs, you don't learn the songs, you need to have lived through the songs, okay? This is for the 90s generation.
Yeah.
So I shall try and get tickets. So yeah, you'll see us tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be a good one to finish out on. A lot of cooking, a lot of prep, but again, a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Friday, it is the end of the week, and I'll probably say it's one of the hardest to last. I have only just noticed, however, though, you see it says Cajun spiced bass and chive dressing. What does that say? Very hot. I didn't know that when I ordered it. It didn't tell me it was going to be very hot. So we're going to have to kind of wing it and just open the Cajun spice and see how spicy we want it. So
yeah.
This one says that it takes 30 to 35 minutes, and it's actually a Weight Watchers one, under 650 calories, a calorie smart one. It's got the WW. So it looks quite straightforward. First thing we need to do is, you'll see a little pan over, but it says to chop the potato and sweet potato into 2 centimetre chunks. So like little chunks because we've got to roughly mash them at the end.
All right.
But it says you don't need to peel them.
Oh.
No, we've got to roast them.
All right.
But I think we'll give them a little bit of a scrub, give them a clean up before we...
you don't want to peel them?
No, it says no need to peel.
All right, okay.
And then pop them on a thing. So, yeah, let's get scrubbing and let's get into it.
Hurting in my soul, shaking through my core, left me in the cold. Chained to what I know, drifter on the road, take it where I go. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water, let me have my...
Right, next, I've just peeled the garlic because, you know, I don't like to do that on camera because it gets all sticky. We've got to zest and halve the lemon and finely chop the chives. Are you going to chop them with a baby knife, or you want me to get the big knife?
No, I'll do this.
So this is going to be, because I say we've got to do a dressing on it. So we're still playing it by ear how spicy the Cajun spice actually is.
We use all these chives?
Yeah, because we've got to have half for the dressing and half to go on top. So you can chop them all and then we just divide it.
Where should I put them when I chop them?
We'll get another.
No, it's not. I'll just put it on the bag there. Oh.
So yeah, I never realised that this actually said it was very hot, which slightly worrying to say the least, because we all know someone doesn't do spice like at all.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Chives are nice.
It's like parsley, isn't it?
Chives are normally what you have in mashed potato.
What's that peppery thing that looks like rocket? Is that rocket though?
Probably is.
Is rocket peppery?
A little bit, but that's like a salad, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't like that.
I like mustard and cress. But I don't
no, I don't like cress. Like when people have egg and cress sandwiches, unpopular opinion, yeah, not a bit of me at all. So, we've actually got a zester, would you believe it? Where did we pick this up? IKEA. Good old IKEA. Good old IKEA. So, we will now zest the lemon, which is on the grater, and then halve it and juice it. Right. And my battery's flashing, so we need to get pronto on this.
and leave me till tomorrow, wind into myself, away from things I let go, floating on the waves. We go bottoms up, we go all the way when you...
Right, so now we need to smell the seasoning. So...
Can I have a glass of my wine first?
You want a glass of wine? I think you might need it. So the ingredients are garlic, thyme, someone's drinking on a Friday night, coriander, oregano, thyme, garlic, fennel, salt, black pepper, cumin, cardamom, red chilies and chili pepper.
Oh my god.
So
Let's have a whiff first, eh?
it might be a very, very minimal Cajun spiced sea bass, but oh, actually, see now for me that's not bad. That's like a nice fajita mix.
Let me have a smell. Oh no no no. If you want that,
We'll put a little bit on.
all right then, yeah.
We'll put a little bit.
No, but if you want it
Because
you're
that's not spicy. To me, that smells like a fajita seasoning.
when do you put that in with the mashed veg?
No, we've got to put a tiny bit in a bowl with half of the chives, a bit of the lemon juice and zest, and a bit of olive oil for the dressing.
Well, put that
And
in
then we've
first and
got to
taste it, and then it'll be all right.
And then we just got to put a little bit on the fish.
All right, well, we'll do the dressing and see, because it just feels like it's going to blow me blimmin' head off.
So, right. So, in a bowl, half of your chives.
Right.
So, half of the chopped chives.
Right.
A pinch of your lemon zest.
Right.
And then it says a squeeze of your lemon juice. So, probably about half of that.
All right, I've took the pip out. Bring it down lower.
That's it.
Right, yeah.
And then also olive oil for the dressing. What does it say? Olive oil for the dressing, 2 tablespoons.
Oh.
What?
We've got no olive oil.
Oh, we just got
Oh,
use
yes,
this one.
yeah. All right, then.
Oil is oil.
Okay, yeah. I might just get an olive oil when I go to Tesco, eh?
And then season with salt.
Right.
Bit of salt. Because it's just literally, it's not meant to be a thick sauce. It's literally just a dressing to go over the top.
Yeah. And the lemon juice will take the tart out, probably, eh?
Oh yeah, and then we'll put a little bit, let's,
No.
we'll get one of the little.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, did I tell you as well? I managed to get a ticket for N-Dubs. 1 ticket because the whole thing sold out in 3 minutes. So we'll just put that, Matt. We're literally the tiniest of bits in there.
Oh, just here we go.
And yeah, I managed to get a ticket for Newcastle. Only one. I tried to get in 2s and 4s. Literally only one. So I've got that for now. And however, they have released, well, they're releasing more dates on Monday. So I'm going to try to see if I could get, am I boring you?
Yeah.
I might try and see if I can get a London ticket. But if not, I'm quite happy with going to Newcastle. I'll go up, I'll surprise Nan. And then I might try and check in a hotel near her because I don't think she'd appreciate me coming back in the early hours of the morning from a concert.
All right,
She probably wouldn't go to sleep, bless her.
No, but or otherwise get Uncle Dave or Uncle Joe to come pick you up.
You think they're going to come pick me up in Gateshead at like 1 o'clock in the morning?
No.
I'll just Uber it if need be. But right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that is the look of the dressing so far. I don't know if you can quite see that. It probably just looks like herbs. So we'll put that to one side. And now we've got to marinade the sea bass. So we can actually just use the tray to marinate it.
Oh.
We'll do it like that, as I say.
You're finished with all these.
Not just yet,
Oh.
because we still need some more bits. So
Yeah.
let's bring you down and we'll sort out the sea bass.
Feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up, we go all.
Right, so we've just stirred the potato and sweet potato. So now we've got to drizzle a little bit of oil in a frying pan and put our cavallonero in. So cavallonero, I think, is like part of the cabbage family. And I personally love a bit of cavallonero. Could you pass me the cavallonero, please, Mother?
One cabbage to another cabbage, shall we?
And what does it say on there we've got to do with it? Because it says something about water. I think it's step 4.
John, I can't see about my glasses.
Heat a little drizzle of oil, add the cavallonero and a splash of water and cover until wilted 3 to 4 minutes. Remove the lid, add the garlic and stir fry for 1 more. Season with salt and pepper and then transfer to a large bowl to keep warm. So we have got that oil heating up. Once that is heated, we shall pop that in with, how much water did it say again? A splash of water, just a splash so that it can kind of steam. And then I'll probably just whack one of the big pan cover lids on, or maybe just the tea towel, pop that over it, see how that goes, eh? So we all know what we watch when we're eating dinner nowadays. Normally it would be on a Saturday, but I feel it's only fitting, because we have been chefs all day, well, all week, to watch Gordon Ramsay's Future Food Stars, and it is the final today. It is the final. Well, it was the final yesterday, but we always watch it on repeat. Mama G has still not stopped coughing. She's been very dramatic with the spice. Very dramatic indeed. She's sniffing away like I've put a ton of habanero chilies on there. So, the dressing smelled very refreshing. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So I'm going to take a bit of the mashed veg to start with the dressing. Because as I say, I thought the dressing looked lovely.
It tasted alright, didn't it? It smelled nice.
Oh, there's a lot of garlic in with the Cavolo Nero, but that is lovely. Oh, nice bit of lemon zest as well. I'm going to go in for a bit of the fish. So as I say, the fish didn't take long to cook at all. So the fish, I want to get with a bit of everything and anything. Let's get some potato. Let's get some Cavolo Nero. Let's load that fork up and get all the flavour, shall we?
That seems alright.
Very refreshing. Very zesty. You can see the garlic in there. Fish is actually really nice.
You must have had the one, Shannon, with all the herbs.
I took the one with all the
yeah,
seasoning.
Yeah.
Mum only had minimal seasoning on hers. But we've still got a nice crispy skin on the fish, because that's the main thing. Gotta have a crispy skin on your fish, ain't ya? Have you tried the fish yet?
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, mine had a little bit of heat there. Oh. Mum's got like the milder version, but hey ho, we're gonna sit and eat Gordon Ramsay. Eat Gordon Ramsay, watch Gordon Ramsay, and we'll check in with you after how we get on, eh? Two empty plates again. I had a little bit of a kick in mine. It was a bit like in some places, but I think I'm going to keep that dressing for when we have other fish, because I find that quite refreshing.
Not too much powder.
No, just without the
dressing,
Cajun seasoning. We could do just oil, chives, lemon juice and lemon zest, like very citrusy, refreshing. Yeah. So if we had like some salmon, because we've got some, I think we've got some cod actually.
Or maybe
still.
try with orange.
Oh, I don't know if orange will work. We've actually got some sea basses in the freezer from the fishmonger, and we've got some cod, so I might try and do a little tweak on it on our own. Mine had a little bit of kick. Your one barely had any powder, so yours was probably just like plain sea bass. I really like the kind of half crushed potato, sweet potato with the Cavolo Nero. That actually made quite a nice,
that was nice,
little change. Like, it weren't a full mash, it was kind of just like smash,
rustic.
Yeah, like a bit of a smash. I love that. And again, I would give that a 10 out of 10.
Yes, good.
Even though she had hardly any seasoning. I think when you look at all four dishes, they've all been so different, of so different cuisines.
I like the stir-fry best.
I was going to say, what would you say is your best one? The teriyaki pork?
Yes.
See, I don't know. I did really like the very first one, the pesto chicken bake, just because of all the garlic I put in.
that would be a close second for me. But I did like the thing, because I like that sauce.
I think it's just all, as I say, they're all so different. We had basically like Italian, which was the chicken. We had the sticky beef, which was kind of like Chinese, Japanese. Well, no, I'd say that was Chinese. And then the noodles was Japanese, I would say. And this kind of Mexican. Like Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Well, it's Cajun, but I'd say like Mexican, Mediterranean, along those vibes. I would give them all I would give them all a 10 out of 10. As I say, in their own right.
So we're going to try something different another day then.
Yeah, so I have
set an order, I think, for early June for the next one. I don't think we'll do these weekly because we've still got bits in the freezer to use, and I actually do enjoy going to a food shop. So I think we'll have it once a month for the next 3 months, because I've still got 35% off of my first 3 boxes, because we've had the 50% off, which was this one, and then I've now got a further 35% off of the 3 boxes. So what I think we'll do,
What, the next 3 orders?
yeah, so I think we'll have them like once a month just to try. I've already trialed and selected next month's recipes, which again are completely different to any of these, so it actually just shows like good variety. We will be keeping the cards because we can try and make them on our own.
Yeah.
See how that goes. As I say, now we know the measurements and everything and the ingredients, definitely keep the cards, and I'm sure I'll probably have like a little folder by the end of these 4 months with all of the cards. But yeah, if I have got any discount codes, as I say, I still need to look into it on my website whether I actually have a discount code. But if I do, just check the descriptions box below, as I say, and if you're wanting to try anything and there's a discount I can give you, just have a little look and I shall see what I can do. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I think for a first attempt at HelloFresh, like a first food subscription box, obviously there was a lot out there. There's HelloFresh, there's Gusto, I think there's Eat Chefly or Eat Well.
Jane something.
Is there?
Jane Plan.
What's that one?
Well, I don't know. It's called Jane Plan. I think it's quite expensive though.
Is that one targeted more for weight loss?
Maybe, yeah.
These I think are just like
Healthy
normal. Yeah. And it's like with this, we could choose maybe 1 month we want to have just vegan dishes or just vegetarian dishes, because you can choose.
Oh.
There's like a regular one, a rapid one, under so many calories, vegan, gluten-free, vegetarian.
Right.
So we can maybe try like a vegetarian one 1 month or whatever. But yeah, I actually, for a first attempt, as I say, you always hear with these subscription boxes really hit and miss things. When first impressions we unboxed it, I was a bit more open-minded, but I think Mama G was straight off like, oh my god, that's too small a portion. But I've never felt hungry after one of these. Like, I remember the first night, Mum was like, is that the amount of rice? Is that the size of the chicken breast? And after that, we was filled up. And like with the noodles, it was like, that's 1 noodle bowl each. Like, that's not going to fill us up. We was filled up.
Yeah.
The beef. Oh, just that amount of beef and just peppers. The only thing I would probably say with the dishes, but I think then that takes away the simplicity of it, I would probably incorporate some more veggies.
Yes, I like veg.
So with the chicken,
because we miss out onions, mushrooms, peppers and all that, innit?
So like the pesto chicken, that was red pepper and tomatoes. I probably would have chucked some onions in there, maybe some corn.
Mushrooms.
Did we have? Oh no, we didn't have mushrooms in that one, did we?
Was that the next day?
I think the pork stir fry, we had the mushrooms, but again, I would have put onions in there. The sticky beef, we had onion and green pepper. Again, I probably would have put something like maybe mange 2 or tender stem broccoli in there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then with this one, it was the cavallonero, sweet potato and normal potato. I probably would put like maybe some little baby tomatoes.
Yeah, but
like to smash it in.
On that, Shan, it was only 1 little potato and 1...
And it's actually cooked up.
Yeah.
It actually cooked up to quite a lot, to be honest,
yeah.
like when you cube them all up. So I do think that would be the only thing I would say. We would probably add, I'd say at least another veggie to each of the meals, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I don't think I would have missed, well, a bit of garlic bread would have been nice with the chicken one, but as I say, then that takes away. But saying that, you probably wouldn't have had room for garlic bread because they have actually filled us all up.
Yeah, and I've not been picking.
Compared to like, as I say, the rice, we would normally have that bag each. The noodle bowls, we would normally have that each. So it just goes to show that we was a bit gluttonous, I think. We don't need those big portions because actually it's proven this week, having the recommended portions, we've actually been filled up on.
Yeah.
So I think it's been a very successful week. As I say, I think I will do this again next month. Yeah. If you don't want to watch it, then just don't watch it. But I think I'm going to carry on because I think most of you will actually want to see what is out there and is it worth the money. As I say, I think this normally retails about £34 a week. So for 4 meals for 2 people, I don't think that's too bad, personally.
No.
Because you haven't got to
£17 each.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about the faff of thinking what to cook. It's literally there, step by step. You've got the ingredients. You need minimal ingredients in your pantry.
It's nearly £5 a day each, but you got to put that out your head.
Well, no, if it's £17 each, it'd be what, £4.25 a day?
Yeah. Well, I'm not that good at math.
£17 each is £4.25 for 4 days.
But if
Which I don't think's too bad.
But if we went to the shop and bought the meat, the veg, the potatoes...
That could be another video that I'm thinking of, perhaps. Like, once we've done the 4 months, say, pick our favourite 4 recipes, and we'll try and do it to say how much they say it is a portion, and see whether we come under it or whether it's more expensive to do it on your own.
If we have the card sham, we've got to try not to slip back and having a bag of rice each and a bag of this each.
No, we've been good with the rices and all that, even just normal chicken. The only thing I'm missing, I've missed my chicken sausages. I'm not going to lie.
No, I've had with all.
That's why I think I wouldn't have this every week, because I do still like to, like, I've got my pinch of non-books and that, and I like to look through and find recipes and fakeaways on that. So I think it's nice for once a month when, if you know you're going to have a busy month and you can't be bothered to find stuff to cook,
and
you
it
literally
takes
go
half
in.
hour, doesn't it?
Yeah, I got all like the rapid ones and that. There are some that can take up to 45 minutes an hour, like if you do stews or whatever. And there's also a section you can choose like premium. So you'll have your dishes, and then it might say this is like an extra 99p a serving or £2 a serving, and it could be like steak or like a more expensive fish. And
I see. Or chop.
Yeah, like, so you can upgrade it as well and have premium. So maybe on one of the months, I might do one and we'll chuck a few premiums in to see if it's worth the difference. What are you doing?
I want to go on something where they do sweets.
They actually do desserts, I think, if I remember correctly on there.
Who's that keep banging that door? I'm going to get out there in a minute.
I think they do, because they do like lunch options and sides that you can add to it.
Right.
So you can get the meals and then literally you add like veg, garlic bread, like you can literally build a whole meal, but we just went with the meals as it was.
Yeah, we'll try this first,
I think for a first one it's been very successful. But yes, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. Let us know whether you've tried HelloFresh or any of the other meal subscription boxes, any you'd recommend. What was your favourite recipe from the week? Are you like us who would just eat double that portion, or are you actually controlled enough to just eat the recommended? But as I say, we've thoroughly enjoyed it. There will be plenty more videos of these, so hope you enjoy them. If not, I'm still going to make them anyway. But yeah, take care guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I'm going to wash up.